I was born and raised in Yuma, Colorado. That's where I've lived my whole life. And my grandfather came here in around 1908, homesteaded in 1911. So I've lived here my whole life and loved the farm and the ranch, enjoyed the growing things, the constant challenge of that endeavor. So then I was elected State FFA president in the spring of '73, and what an experience for a country boy who now all of a sudden is flying back and forth to Washington, D.C., and who's speaking in front of the state legislature and meeting with business individuals. And so that was a wonderful experience, and then went on to college, and then returned back to the farm to farm with my folks. Someplace in there, I got married and brought my spouse, and she took to it like a duck takes to water as well.
It has become a well-diversified ag operation from dry land to irrigated, feeds cattle, and in all of that time still finds time to be an advocate and figure out how to make things better for everybody else around him.
I was on the school board, I was part of the Cattlemen's Association, served as chair of both of those. Soil Conservation District was involved in that, building new schools, campaigns, a lot of various things.
And so when we were able to try and have those conversations with, at that time, Governor Hickenlooper, that this is your guy.
I met Don Brown on his ranch up in Yuma, and liked him immediately, and he just seemed the guy to take the second 4 years as Commissioner of Agriculture.
John Hickenlooper was a wonderful boss in that I had two responsibilities. One was to take care of agriculture and rural, and the second one was to keep him out of trouble with those two groups. And that was his expectations of me. And so that's a nonpartisan assignment. This is easy.
Right from the word go, I like the fact that he was curious. He has this curiosity that it's almost contagious, but the curiosity raises questions, and then he has ideas about solutions, but he's not wedded to any one, this is the way it's got to be, or this is the way it's got to be. He tries to work with the people around him. He tries to help people come together around a solution for whatever the problem is, with this kind of, this positive energy. It's almost relentless.
There was never a task that he would not try to tackle. If there was a problem in agriculture, he would make that a priority. His job to fix it.
Well, we spent some time on mental health. That was one thing that really concerned me is, we in agriculture often are hardened off, male or female, to keep those things within us. The governor was supportive of that. Worked on pesticides, real concerned about the fact that we're going to let every jurisdiction have their own pesticides rules. People have no idea the complexity of pesticides and working with the EPA. And the governor was extremely supportive on that. The dial before you dig was written poorly as far as it affected rural and agriculture. And then that's one of those bipartisan things where everybody was supportive of the changes that I felt I needed from the agriculture. And then just the day-to-day stuff. Making sure the rules and regulations are going to fit.
I would have to spend hours to go over all the benefits that I think we got from Don Brown being in that chair.
Don is one of those guys that quite honestly has the integrity and character that people look for when they want answers.
Don would never argue with this, but so many of the great farmers and ranchers have a better half. And Peggy is so far better than Don is. He'd be the first to say that. While he was helping me run the state, Peggy was running the farm. The true family farms really are family driven.
I really want to mention, I think that's really important, is I was able to go and be a commissioner because of my family and our employees. My spouse, who was a business partner, when she came back to Yuma, she said she wasn't coming unless she was a partner. And I like that. We've been shoulder to shoulder on this thing ever since we got back. I know they've made a lot of great selections in the past, so to stand with them is a true honor. It truly is.